here have a tropical climate, characterized by warm temperatures and high humidity. With wet season quickly approaching, so was the threat of cyclones, so we had to keep on the move to ensure we made it to safer regions. We hoisted our sails and headed to our next destination in Louisiade's Motorina Island.
Going through the channel. We tried to cut through the channel to get ahead of them, but the tide was going the wrong way, so we slowed right down.
Our friends on the other yacht that we've met, they are also going to Motorina, where we're headed. And so they left before us, and we're trying to secretly race them.
Hey guys, welcome to Once Upon a Reef channel. We're Ryan and Poppy, a couple of adventure junkie sailors out to explore the most amazing reefs and islands in the world.
We hope by documenting everything this lifestyle encompasses that we will inspire, raise awareness, and support ongoing research to do our part in protecting these natural life systems. Subscribe if you're on board, and come sail away with Skateaway. Arriving to a new village feels truly special. The warm welcome and genuine smiles we receive at every new place makes us feel instantly at home. We've got some people that are potentially trying to paddle over to us while we're sailing. And there's the part of the village there. Oh my god, that's so cute. Each greeting is a reminder of the deep connections we share, transcending distance and culture. It's in these moments that the true spirit of community shines through. This little canoe over here is still paddling hard, trying to catch up to us while we're sailing. Got a bit of a welcoming crew. Lovely way to come to this new island.
Yeah, so I guess we haven't updated in a few days, well, since we've been here, because it's been so bloody busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna nickname this place like the Children Island, I think. It's definitely been the most social island that we've been to in terms of people coming to the boat, because somehow they've got like 10 or 15 canoes here, so.
Yeah, and a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And they're younger kids, so their English isn't the best, or they're super shy. So it's a lot of not understanding each other and just kind of hand signals.
They come at 6 in the morning and they come at 7 at night and they come all day, like just, you know, you'd have 5-10 canoes outside your boat, and it's just really consistent.
It's been really amazing being here. Aside from having no space, there's really nice people here. We've made some really genuine connections. It's the most musical place we've been, where they actually even make their own ukuleles.
Yeah.
And now over different yachts have been gifted different ukuleles and guitars. and we've had a lot of meals made for us too.
This one beautiful lady was, she came and just gave us a chicken.
Yeah,
A whole chicken that she obviously killed and cooked, and then a bunch of veggies. And the thing is, like, I don't eat chicken. Ryan doesn't really, but will occasionally on a blue moon.
No, I never eat it normally, but it's just when she gave her the whole chicken, I never even seen him eat chicken much, so I thought it was a pretty special thing. So, and then of course we're like, what would you like? So we gifted her a bunch of things, and then the next day she did the same thing. It's a bit hard because we don't want to obviously waste stuff like that, but it worked out because then some other friends came and they brought some food, and then we're like, okay, everybody just on board, and then we cooked some rice and fish and then shared it like a feast, and then we felt like, okay, well, this worked out well, and that was really cool. So I've been doing a lot of trading in this island of Motorina, and our stock is getting a little bit out of control because it's a bit tough to say no, but yeah, you'll never go hungry visiting these islands. Right now we've got so much stuff. We've gotten brown coconuts. They say these are orange. I'm pretty sure it's orange on the inside. Today we got some eggplant, so many papayas, and so many bananas. We've got bananas in the fridge or the freezer, probably and mangoes. Mango seasons, they're all coming. We got these tiny little oranges. What else have we been given? Kumquats. We got some green beans the other day, unlimited potatoes, yams, taro. We've been getting chicken eggs lately, which has been really good because we're actually out of that. Some of them are starting to form the embryo, but
pretty much just trading all these things for like clothing, fishing line. Lately here it's been what? A lot of fishing line, fish hooks, and clothing. Yeah, usually they come up in their canoes and they show something that they have, and then we're like, what would you like for that? Morning!
How are you? What was your name? Ruby. My name's Ryan. And this is Poppy.
Hi, Poppy. Nice to meet you.
What would you like for these?
Clothes.
Clothes? For... Who are the clothes for? Kid? Adult? You? Or you?
One clothes.
What size clothes?
Size man.
Will it fit you?
Yes.
And then we went over, had a nice walk over to the school and stuff like that, which was really cool. A lot more developed than on Sudes, but still really struggling for supplies or money or anything to keep it going. So even the teachers have to chip in to get build stuff that they need, or they're very resourceful, which is cool. And just talked about how high the competition is for the kids, because the high schools can only take a certain amount of kids, so only the best of the best get to go, and if you fail your final exams, you're out of school. That's it for you. And just how many kids they lose through the years just because their families needs to survive much more, so they end up hunting and fishing and all the things for daily life, subsistence life.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, sunny today. These are the 2 new sailing canoes they've built. Just need sails, hey?
Yeah.
And then they're finished. It took 1 month to build?
Yeah.
Learn a bit about the boat building and stuff, because they're some good boat builders on this island for the traditional sailing canoes and stuff. Traditionally before, they had modern materials like tarps and stuff like that, which they use now. They would have to weave the sails.
And you just find the material in the bush? Where do you find?
No, I take them from Panasia.
Okay,
Panasia.
Yeah. And then you cut the trees down and get them there, and bring them all the way over.
Yeah.
And these will be to use, or are they to sell?
Use for this island.
Yeah.
But we travel to Isima, Panasia.
Sudes,
Alito, big distances.
And you say you trade these at Sudes as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. For what do you trade for?
Pigs and like that thing here.
Baggies.
Bagi.
Yeah.
Bagi, Sago.
Yeah.
Many pigs for this boat.
Yeah.
Maybe. So when we were in Sudist Island, we didn't see that many sailing canoes, but we saw a couple. And the sailing canoes actually come from places like this island. They supply the canoes to Sudist Island, and then they'll trade them for like a couple pigs and baggies.
Like a long baggie, like from the end of my hand to this shoulder, would be worth a pig. Or like nearly 1,000 kina.
These are the carvings that they do on all the front of the sailing canoes. We've noticed they do this on all the different islands, all similar designs, but they can't pinpoint why exactly they do this exact design. Just that their ancestors taught them and they've just been doing it ever since. Hello! How are you? I'm good. You gonna go sailing?
I commented on this lady's baggie, like, oh wow, I really like your baggie, and then she's like, oh, you can have it. I was like,
wait, what?
Yeah, they had traded yams for it earlier that day. It literally had just come in, and then so she gave it to me, and I said, oh, come back to the boat later. She didn't want anything, and I said, oh, come back to the boat later, and we'll give you something to say thank you. And so it was really cool. And our friend Jimmy's gonna come around soon or today, and there's some seed bits in it that we won't be able to take back to Australia, so he's gonna replace it with ebony wood, I think he said.
I think it's black coral. So Jimmy has spent the morning making these out of black coral, right?
Yeah.
Here, you can see here, he's taken off bits of the black coral.
Yeah, I use hacksaw to cut, and then I use drill to make holes. So for the edge to be look alike with the seed, I use sandpaper to rub
it, yeah.
to blend the edge sharp.
Oh, amazing. You want some Bruce? Can you explain, so we can share with our family and friends, how you guys make the baggie?
The Bagi is out from a shell, a selected shell. It's the only particular shell that we use to make Bagi. So after collecting from the sea, we get them and then crack them with a hammer or a stone. And then we crack them to the limit where we can rub them against a grinder using a stick to become thin. After shaping them, and then we thread them on a fishing line or a wire, which is suitable for us to roll against, put a timber, and then put 2 nails at the edge to tie them up, and then use a small grinder again to rub them against the timber for us to make them to the round shape. After making it to the round shape, we thread them on the string.
And then you said back in the day when they didn't have string, they used
tulip stem. So they cut it and then they peel the skin off. After peeling the skin off, they threw it in the sea for the removal of the skin, separate from the string. After that, then they get the string and then thread. That's used the olden times when there are no strings yet.
And what are things you guys trade for with the baggies?
Plenty things to exchange with. In ceremonial activities, or sometimes the bride price payment, or for exchange of pig and food, we normally exchange for Bagi. Then amount of money they cost 1,000 for a Bagi, 1,000 for a Bagi.
For this baggie?
These ones they cost less than 100 or 150 kina.
Oh, the big baggies.
The big baggies they cost 1,000.
So most baggies come from Sudist.
Most Buggies come from Sudes. The Sudes, they got the shell. That's why out from that shell they made Bagi. So they have the materials too.
Is the shell found in like mangroves? Is that why?
No,
Like
they are
in rivers,
found
or is it in the reef?
on the reef.
On the reef.
They are attached to the rocks.
Yeah. It's fun. Hey, morning.
Morning.
How are you?
So we're smoking some Bruce and many more visitors coming. It's like 6:30 in the morning.
And what else? Oh, the other day I went out with Jimmy fishing on his little dugout canoe. He's the only one with the single one instead of the outrigger style. So it's really like trying to balance the whole time where you tip or take on water. And going out fishing with Jimmy. I don't have to do any work. I just kick back and relax. Going out to the small cay over here. Headed out to a sand cay where they fish traditionally with some feathers wrapped around the hook, and then they attach rock, which is a sinker, with coconut leaf tied around it, and then the hook goes through the leaf. So when you drop it down and get to the bottom, you tug on the line and the hook rips through the leaf and releases the rock, and then it looks sort of like a squid as the feathers kind of bob up and down. And then if you're nothing, it slowly comes up, and then you have to use a new rock and leaf.
Only the hook will come off and all those leaves and stone will stay.
Okay. So you use a different stone every time you drop?
Any stone, a
Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
So smaller ones, bigger ones, as long as they can land
Yeah, yeah.
at the bottom of the sea. So when like it finds luck, yeah, because it's not bait that we can wait.
Yeah.
So we go like this. So whenever it sees the like a feather going like this,
Yeah. I
like
think it's
squids,
small fish
yeah.
or squid, yeah.
So any kind of fish, when it finds it, that's it, it will catch it. But if
Okay.
not, then we'll try another one again.
And then you go again.
So it's like trying it.
Okay. So this is a little camp on the island for the fishermen.
So this is the hut here, which they put the dry inside. So they catch fish, they come dry on the other side and sleep on the other side.
Okay. And dry them here. And sleep over here. There's frogs on this island.
No, I thought that you were still inside the house. I was trying to destroy it. Our finish not coming up. Sorry, Ryan. I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry.
We've also been here with another yacht that we met a few days ago or a week ago. I'm lost in time. At the little cay we were at for a bit, and that's been really cool being here with another yacht and some other people from Australia.
And there's only, in total this season, we were probably the first yacht in this area, and then there's been the one that we're with here, and then one other that we've seen and one other we heard about. So possibly 4 in total, 3 definitely, maybe 4.
And we're at the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else will be coming over, well, this way from Australia anyway. So it's pretty crazy to have all these islands and only 3 or 4 yachts. So yeah, I guess trading wise, people are really intense because we may be the only yachts they see this year. I'm sure there's many more things, but it's probably long enough.
Probably leave it at that.
Yeah.
This has been Motorina Island.
Motorina, yeah. Atiwawa.
Atiwa.